stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Lexa Gates in the building. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do this again.
All right, sure. What should I say? You
seem very stressed out. I don't want you to be stressed out. You want a water?
I got one.
You want a water? You need anything? Okay.
Yeah, you want to keep bringing
Give her the water. Come on. I want this to be good for you. I don't want you to feel awkward on camera. Like, I want you to.
I am, though. I just am awkward.
Okay.
It's going to be like that.
Okay, cool. What? Wait, huh? Explain that. Pull my mic closer like this. We good? Good? Thanks, man. All right, let's do this one more time. Ready?
Wait, why? What am I supposed to be saying? Like,
No. I just wanted you to be more comfortable for the intro.
I got you.
Yeah. You just seemed like you were stiff and.
I am.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building, the one, the only Lexa Gates in the building. Welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you.
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
I'm happy to be here. It's an honor.
Big Queens in the building.
Big Queens.
Big Queens. How we feeling? We good? Everything copacetic?
I'm chilling. I'm dizzy.
Been going a little viral lately.
A little bit.
A little bit. And a lot's been happening. First and foremost, congratulations, right?
Thank you.
How have you been taking in everything that's been happening? All the virality, everything happening, coming real quick, real fast.
I feel like I don't even notice it.
For real. Why do you feel like you don't notice it?
I'm just doing the same thing I've always done, just like going with the flow. So, you know.
Just flowing through the motions.
Yeah.
Did you kind of like how you've always done it, how your approach to music and like the social media, like, is it just kind of like a natural thing for you, or is there like actually like a method to the madness of you and how you like put yourself out there and your music out there on social media?
I mean, I feel like I just got to get it done. So I force myself to do it, I guess. No, I don't think there's a method to the madness. It's just the only thing I do. So. Right.
Because I feel like there is like a, with your social posts, there is like a humor behind them too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's serious, but sometimes you do have like unserious like social posts. So that's why like I'm like curious to like pick your brain about social media. Because I think like it's interesting how in 2023, soon to be 2024, if it's in 2024 when you watch this, you already get the point. But there is like an interesting way that people approach social media as artists. Like some people really take the TikTok route, and then some people, you know, they go viral on Twitter and that's how they blow up. And then Instagram, there's a couple different ways that people approach the Instagram, but the way you approach Instagram and how it's kind of moved for you is very interesting because it's like a mix of like some of the unserious stuff, but then, you know, the music that does go viral. And it's like, I don't know, it's an interesting aesthetic that you have.
Yeah, I feel like even the unserious stuff is very particular, though. I feel like I'm like super controlled with everything I put out. Like I want to make sure it's in a specific way. A lot of the times I'll just like push it up, feel weird about it, take it down immediately. Like never mind.
Do you delete it? Like, cause I even like even looking at your gram, like you have 31 posts. Like, do you often like archive everything?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a bunch of stuff that's
you're
just
an archive
been wiped
queen,
out.
huh?
Yeah.
How many posts are in the archive?
Maybe like 300.
300 is crazy.
I had a spam account with like 45,000 posts on it. So I've been on like social media since I was like 11 or 12. And I used to just post everything, like every thought, anything happening, just take a picture.
Time out. You had a spam account with 45,000 posts on Instagram?
Yeah.
For how many years?
Probably till I turned like 19, because then I started feeling like everybody was in my business. Like they really
Well, you're
knew.
posting 45,000 posts on the gram. How many people were following that spam account?
Not that many, maybe like 2K.
Okay, damn, that's actually a pretty decent amount for a spam account.
Yeah, but it was private, so.
Yeah, right. But 45, like, I'm sorry, this is my social media manager, like, coming back out. But like, how many times do you post in a day on that then?
Like 10, 20. I mean, that was the point, though.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
supposed to, like...
Well, it's a spam account, but I don't know anybody with a
Right.
spam account who has 45,000 posts.
That's just, like, the OG shit. Like, if you know, you know. But they started doing, like, a new version of it, like a
Right.
Finsta.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Now they got the stupid close friends where it's like now you post on the gram and it goes to your close friends
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I like it. I think that's chill.
Do you have that active?
Yeah, I have a close friends where I just go on there and complain about shit. I feel like on social media too, I try not to say anything negative at all. Like, I don't want to be mad or sad or
Right.
like talking about anything that's not just like painting me to be a clean cut person.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, but 45, even though I sound like I'm hating on the 40, it's very impressive.
Yeah, no, I felt that way too.
It's very impressive,
yeah.
honestly. Like, I can't say that I would ever have a page with 45,000 Instagram posts, but I have to say the commitment to the spam page, extremely impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Keep it in a buck with you. But going back to like the music, right? So what's been going like Angel right now, right? Crazy.
Yeah.
I want to ask, right, with the intent behind, well, first, before I even get into that, let me ask you this, like, with the intent behind the music and how you approach the music, what is, like, your approach when you're creating? You know what I'm saying? Is it kind of similar to how your approach to social media? Like, how do you approach your creation aspect of music?
I mean, I never really thought about it that way, but I guess it's like now I use that as like a way to let all my emotions out and to vent everything. Because in a song, it's not the same as in a post. Like, you could see somebody complaining about something and it's kind of fucking annoying. But if you're doing it in the music, it's like respectable. Like, oh, wow, this person's very like open and emotional.
Right.
They're like...
You'd be rapping about something like, oh, this person did this to me, and like you're like in pain about it, but then people are looking at you, they're like, wow.
Right, like I could do
Yeah.
that in the music, but not on my page. Like, I'm gonna just be...
Now you're just complaining, yeah.
Yeah. That song isn't really like a complaining song.
No, but
though.
I'm saying like in not the song, but like if you're complaining on your page about something, it's like, oh, she's complaining. But if you're rapping about it, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
That's how consumers perceive things. But with that song, so like what pushed you to make that song? Like what was the...
It was about to be Valentine's Day. I actually dropped it on Valentine's Day.
Yep.
If you listen to the album before that, it's just like all bad. Like the relationship I was in was like just... And,
I feel
you know, Angel was just a breath of fresh air. Like the person that I was with just... I used to make love songs and stuff like that, but for a while I was just feeling like a thug. Like, I don't give a fuck about anybody, but you know, this person just made me feel like
Great.
love again. Yeah.
Are you still in love?
I don't know.
Word. That means we got to get some great music.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's funny because like when I'm getting ready for this interview too, like I'm looking at the past projects, I'm listening through them, right? First of all, the cover arts on all these projects is incredible.
Thank you.
Very interesting. But Universe Wrapped in Flesh, so that came out last year, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that project, because you know you're talking about how some of the songs on that were like more sad, more aggressive. Like, what was the intent behind that one? And the Universe and Wrapped in Flesh, like, name too, because I think that's a very intriguing name for the project.
Yeah, I remember I thought it was like cringe at first, but it really was what I wanted to name it. You know, just speaking about the universe is kind of corny sometimes, but...
I feel you. Like, people could perceive it, like, especially online. It's like, oh, you talking about the universe, signs, all
yeah,
this
like,
shit,
it's
yeah.
not even like that, though. It's not, you know, it's not, like, supposed to be something magical. It's just, like, fact. That's really what we are. It's, like, sometimes, I guess, like, I was with somebody who was just down bad, and I felt like I was better than them.
Oh.
But then associating with them made me realize that, like, nobody's really better than anybody. Like, we're just all the same.
We all go through our
know?
own shit.
But when I made that project, I had just went cold turkey, like, went fully sober, and, like, started really taking it seriously. And
Taking music seriously.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like some track on there. It's called "I'm All the Way In," and I just meant like, I don't know. I feel like when I was smoking a lot of weed, I wasn't taking it seriously. There was times where I was in the crib and I was just high as fuck, and I was supposed to be doing something, and I'd just be like, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna show up today. I don't think, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I had to lock in with myself and get something done.
I respect that. I feel like when I was smoking weed, when I was in like my early 20s and I was kind of shifting my way through the industry, I felt like same, like very similar. Like it just, I got weed hangovers, I call them. Like the next day I'd wake up, Calvin stopped looking at me like that because Calvin be smoking every day and he'd be thinking, there's no such thing as weed hangovers. Yes, there are. I would wake up the next day and I would like not want to do anything.
Absolutely, I felt like glued to the bed. Like I couldn't get up.
You
like
see, you
yeah,
get me, you
like,
get me. And then like you start feeling lazy, you're not doing shit. And then it's like, I don't know. Shout out to the people who could work and be productive while smoking and high. Shout out to you, Calvin. But like, I'm not one of those. I know I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you felt at that time, and you were like, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna sober up. I'm gonna be all the way in. I'm gonna focus, and then we gonna see where this goes.
Oh God.
Safe to say it's paying off.
Yeah, for sure. That was like, I don't know. Even though I wasn't as big like as I am right now, that was still like a game changer for me.
Right.
You know?
Right. Being from Queens too, right? Which I think is super dope. Me too, being from Queens.
Right.
But growing up in Queens, like, what were you listening to? Like, what is like the foundation music wise for like Lexa Gates that, you know, artist wise, like who's come before you that you kind of really, that really helped build who you are today?
I was like a Tumblr girl, so I fuck with all that like alternative shit. I used to listen to like Odd Future and Mac Miller, Amy Winehouse, MF Doom. I met this Romanian girl and I was like in love with her. I just kind of be in love with everybody. But
I respect it.
She put me on to like the 1975 and Diane Word, which I know that they're like canceled, but
right.
Just like weird shit. And then also just like staples.
And hip hop,
yeah,
music,
absolutely. Yeah. Like,
go ahead. No, say what you're gonna say.
No.
Why? You just gonna say like you about to start naming somebody.
I don't want to say it anymore.
Oh, you don't want to say it anymore? I respect that. I was gonna say, if it makes you feel any better too, my ex also put me on to the 1975, and I also wonder if she still listens to them after everything.
I don't really like their new stuff that much.
That's what she used to say too.
But the OG, like the 1975, by the 1975 was like, that's my whole childhood.
She used to play that album around me a lot too. I actually thoroughly enjoy that project, but I do also ask myself, I'm like, damn, I wonder if she still listens to it. Anyway, not the point. But
timeless. It's timeless.
It is timeless. But you know, it's funny that you bring up the being on Tumblr a lot and that type of like aesthetic, because I could definitely see how like that Tumblr era definitely has had an influence on like, you know, you, and even to the extent the creative aspect and like kind of the aesthetic of the videos that you put out. You know, like I kind of get like the modern day Tumblr feel from a lot of the stuff you do too, but make it cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right. I mean, that's what Tumblr was.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like the Acacia Brindley, like, you know, like with the post-its and shit.
Yeah, I already know.
I mean, like, yeah.
The cool side of Tumblr, yeah. Do you still be on Tumblr now?
Hell no.
Okay. You know, because somebody was here, I forgot who it was a ways back. Cal, you might remember, but somebody said that they be on Tumblr now. And I was like, what is Tumblr like in 2023, 2024? Like that doesn't even make sense to me anymore. It's like MySpace.
Yeah.
Now it's like kind of like who, I don't. Sad Boy. It was Sad Boy. Yeah, maybe shout out Sad Boy. But like, and this is nothing against Sad Boy. I love you. But I also, but in my mind, I was like, damn. I'm like, I wonder if Tumblr. I don't even think Tumblr still hits like it used to anymore. Kind of Instagram just kind of took all that over.
Absolutely. I mean, it was fun because Tumblr, you get to like make your own blog and like people were like coding and shit at like 14. You know, I had like a cursor with a rainbow following it and like music playing, and it was, you know, that's cool. You can't do that on Instagram.
I was about to say, that old Tumblr for you still active? Like, is it still like up? Can people still look at it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of hard having a rainbow cursor on your Tumblr page. We really was doing some wacky shit on Tumblr when we was kids, huh? Just
Yeah.
coding. I don't need none of that had real world application for me after, which was crazy. But with you, right? Where do we go from here? What do we have coming up? What are we cooking?
More music, you know. I feel like I'm in a different stage of my life now. I'm really an adult. I'm like moving, you know, out of my parents' crib or just my mom. I live in the basement right now.
Word.
So
Congrats.
basement baby.
Basement baby.
Yeah, but not anymore. So the new album is just like, you know, having some money for the first time, being in hotels and like traveling and like just being on a schedule, I guess. I never really had stability like that, but now I have a team and they're like, you gotta be here at this time, there. And I'm just like kind of losing my mind, but just riding it out.
Right. It's that stability.
Yeah.
You know what they also I've been told to ask, what does it mean to be rotten to the core?
I don't know if I should be honest. I mean, it means a lot of things. When I made that, I had like BV. You know what that is? Okay. Well, it's just like.
Why is she laughing? What does that mean?
No, don't tell him.
Tell me after.
Right. So, also, just like, I was with somebody, we were like in one of those like cheating wars, just trying to, like, I was trying to prove that like I just didn't care. Even that's like, you know, you want to get fucked, go ahead then. Like, I don't got time for you. And then I'm just talking about different people, like, oh, this person fucking me crazy, this person fucking me crazy. Like, you thought you were important, but you just one of my hoes. But it's all a facade, like.
For the pain.
Right, I'm not that kind of person. It's just, you know, the circumstances.
Right, yeah. Growth.
For sure. Yeah.
Out the basement babies growing up.
Yes, sir.
I was a basement baby too. I'm right there with you. We lit. So the new project is on the way.
Yeah.
On the Radar freestyle by the time you see this. So go check that out. Anything else that people got to be on the lookout for you coming up that you want to let them know? Where they can follow you at, all that good stuff. This camera, they're right here.
Oh. Just everywhere. You can follow me everywhere. Lexa Gates. LEXAGATES.
There you go. Make sure you go follow her. Go run up that On the Radar freestyle. Go show her some love. Go show her some support. Love is free. Support is free. But try to renew that. Till next time. Lexa Gates, On the Radar. Big Queens. We out. Bow. Love.